There is a movie that came out in the year of 2000 titled The Boiler Room, starring Ben Affleck. And there was a particular scene in this movie that really stood out for me. There is a life lesson to be taken from this particular scene. In this scene, Ben Affleck is seen sharing one of the greatest secrets, I strongly believe, when it comes to self-belief, self-confidence, and self-esteem. And I strongly believe that if you and I were to really take heed to this advice that Ben Affleck was sharing in this scene, that whatever we really want to achieve in this life, we can really truly achieve whatever we're looking for. And if you are watching this video, if you're suffering from low self-esteem and you're suffering from low confidence, if you're feeling stuck right now in life, I believe that taking heed to this advice that Ben Affleck shares in this scene, we will begin to see different results. So let's dive into this scene. So in this scene, Ben Affleck is seen talking to the group of new aspiring young employees at a round table. And Ben Affleck then shares 3 of the most important words when it comes to self-belief. He begins to tell the new employees these 3 words. Act as if. Act as if you are already the president of this firm. That was the words Ben Affleck was echoing in that room. Now, what was Ben Affleck actually saying to these new employees? He was trying to tell them, in order for you truly to succeed, you already have to believe, you already have to act as if you already have succeeded in this role. He was implementing a self-confidence chip inside of them by making them act as if they're already the main guy in that firm. There is a demeanor, there is a confidence that Ben Affleck wanted them to have. And here comes one of the greatest secrets, I strongly believe, one of the greatest secrets when it comes to self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-belief. And that is the principle, act as if. This is a principle that many of the philosophers and historical figures have been using throughout life, and even people in our time now are using to succeed in this life. This is a principle that I've adopted for the last 8 to 10 years. And it's worked so much for me. And I believe that if you was to adopt this principle, the act as if principle, you will truly succeed in your respectful field. Like I said, this ain't something new. Perhaps you've even heard this before. How many times have you heard phrases like, dress for the job that you want, not the job that you already have? How about this one? Fake it till you make it. And how about this one? This has been seen in a biblical reference. Let the poor say I'm rich, and let the weak say I'm strong. All these phrases that we've heard throughout our lifetime deals with the phrase, or deals with the principle, act as if. So what do we mean when we say implement the act as if principle? Well, 2 things. Number 1, by acting as if you're already the person you want to become. And number 2 is by acting as if you already have what you want to achieve. So one deals with becoming something, and the second thing deals with already obtaining something that you're looking for. The acting as if principle, it involves adopting a mindset, a behavior, and attitude of the person you would like to become. Let me give you an example. In my personal life, I always had a dream, a vision to really speak in front of a multitude of crowds, to inspire them, to motivate them to become the best version of themselves. And before I stood in front of hundreds of people, I had to act as if I was already speaking in front of people. So one of the things that I would find myself doing in the early stage of my career was to be in my bedroom or be inside my car, and I would just pretend like I'm speaking in front of 500,000 people, and I'll begin to really inspire. I'll put in so much energy, so much effort, and act as if I'm speaking in front of people. I was doing this for months, for years, before I actually had an opportunity to speak in front of people. And when that moment came, it was already easy for me to speak in front of people, because this is something that I've been doing throughout years, acting as if I was the number 1 speaker in the world, and I still do it to this very day. This is something that you need to really adopt in your life. Many of you guys have probably heard Jim Carey using this principle before. He acted as if he was already a multimillionaire by writing himself a check of $10 million, and he put it inside his wallet, and for years went by, he didn't receive this $10 million until one particular year he starred in one of his breakthrough movies, and he was able to achieve the $10 million that he wrote for himself. He was already acting as if he's an actor that is worth $10 million. Now, you see, this principle is something that you can adopt in your life this very moment. Now, some of the hurdles that you might face when you're doing this act as if, sometimes we tend to feel like, oh, I'm not being real. I'm feeling a bit fake, you know, fake it till I make it. But you need to understand is that what you're dealing with an attitude, and you need to understand how the mindset works. The way how our mind works is there is two parts of our mind. We have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Now, the beautiful thing about your subconscious mind, which is the lower part of your mind, is that it's, so to say, let's say it's like your hard drive, and your subconscious mind, whenever you're acting, it doesn't even know if it's real or fake. You know, I can say something to you right now that can cause you to be really afraid, and it could be a lie, but you could actually believe it to be true. I could be working on your subconscious mind. So what I mean is that you could fool yourself, you could convince yourself that you are a successful entrepreneur without even having a business, by telling yourself this, by brainwashing yourself to believing that you are that person. And the more you start brainwashing yourself to believe that you are this person, trust me, your actions will begin to follow. You will begin to walk like a successful entrepreneur. You will start behaving like a successful entrepreneur. This is something you begin to adapt the behavior of a successful entrepreneur. Many of you guys, the reason why you are where you are today is because you have not adopted this mindset yet. You are waiting for that big breakthrough. You're waiting for things to fall in place. But all you need to do is to change your attitude. Act as if you are already a multimillionaire. Act as if you're already a successful musician. Act as if you're already a successful author. Act as if you already achieved a degree, a PhD. Act as if you already achieved the things that you're looking for. Don't wait for things to settle before you start behaving like it. It starts in the mind. Brainwash yourself to believe that you already are that person. You know, one of the things that I always had to ask myself, I say, Rudolf, you want to achieve these things. So the question that I need to ask myself, and I want the viewers to ask themselves, is that what kind of person do you need to become in order to achieve this thing? And once you find out the answer, what I need you to do is to begin to act as if you've already achieved the things that you're looking for. There's many people watching me right now. The only thing that is stopping you from achieving the things that you want to achieve is because you lack the self-belief in yourself to achieve it. You lack the self-confidence, the self-esteem. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. I strongly believe by just changing your attitude, by just believing that you're already that person that you want to become, you will begin to see results. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, we want to leave you with practical steps. I want to leave you with things that you can do this very moment. Like I always say, this channel is dedicated to the 3 P's, which is your purpose, potential, and personal fulfillment. When you come on this channel, we want to help you to unlock these 3 P's. And as much as this could be very inspiring and motivating, one of the things that I really take pride in is that taking action today. So therefore, at the end of all our videos, we always leave you with a practical step. So with these practical steps, what I want you to do is that I want you to have a mental image of the person you want to become. Or perhaps there's someone out there already doing the things that you want to achieve. I want you to start studying that person. And for the next 21 days, 21 is always the magic. Why? According to research, it takes 21 days to change a habit. So for the next 21 days, what I want you to do is that I want you to begin to act as if you already have the thing that you're looking for. I want you to act as if you've already become the person that you want to become. Just try it for 21 days. Before one will become something, they actually need to start acting like that person. You know, the law of attraction says we don't attract what we want, we attract who we become. So become that person. Guys, if you like content like this and you would love for me to continue to produce videos like this to inspire you to become the best version of yourself, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, like, comment, and share it with people so they can also be inspired. My name is Rudolf High-Definition. Be inspired today.